It's quitting time in Tennessee, and for all those wanting to quit smoking, the Chattanooga-Hamilton County Health Department wants to help. Joining me is Paula Collier and Dr. Richards. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
So Paula, tell me a little bit more about the Quittin Time in Tennessee campaign.
Yes, well, it's Quitin Time in Tennessee is a statewide week-long campaign to celebrate people who have quit smoking and to encourage people who have not yet quit to either quit smoking or take a step in that direction. We also want to help people and connect people with resources.
Now, real quickly, talk about the importance of having this community to encourage others to quit smoking and being able to talk with others who have already crossed that bridge and fought that battle. How important is it to have other people to talk to and share in the journey?
Support is extremely important, and we recommend that people use all the help that they can get and talk to family and friends, co-workers, and get a lot of support.
Now, Dr. Richards, we see a lot of commercials, especially right now, talking about some of the health effects of smoking. Can you elaborate on that a little bit for us?
Sure. I think a lot of us are very familiar with the fact that it causes lung cancer. It's very well established, but there's about a dozen other cancers that it causes as well. And in addition to the cancers, it leads to stroke, it leads to increased rates of heart disease, and even rheumatoid arthritis. So the effects are very widespread, and that's just in the folks that are directly smoking those cigarettes.
And talking about the directly smoking versus secondhand smoke, it really is not even healthy to be in the presence of someone that is smoking. Can you talk about that a little bit more too?
Right. There's just more and more data coming out every year on how many toxins are in the smoke that is not only coming out of the cigarette, but even coming out of those smokers' lungs. And children that are exposed to these are especially vulnerable. Whenever we have children whose brain is developing and lungs are developing, we see these effects of these secondhand secondhand smoke. And so we see an increased rate of what they call sudden infant death syndrome, where the infant inexplicably dies within the first year, and this is linked to secondhand smoke, folks smoking in their cars with these kids, and you know, it's a really sad situation.
And talking about smoking in your vehicle, I see a lot of times people will, hold the cigarette outside of the vehicle and maybe bring it in for a puff or two and hold it right back outside, but that's still not eliminating the dangers of smoking in your vehicle and kind of keeping that contained in a smaller unit.
It's not, and again, more and more data comes out every year on just how even one-time exposures, again, when you have children whose lungs and whose blood vessels are developing, any little toxic burst of secondhand cigarette smoke can affect them. And I think we all, if we don't care about ourselves enough to quit, I think we can care about our kids and our grandkids and our nieces and nephews. It's a serious situation.
And not only is it a serious situation for our health, but it also will greatly impact our economy as people begin to stop smoking and that becomes a smaller industry. What kind of economic impact is that going to have all around?
Well, the biggest thing that we're seeing, and especially around here, is that employers are not hiring folks that smoke cigarettes. And folks think that, oh, as long as I don't smoke on the job site or wherever, that maybe I can get away from that. But employers are actually actively testing for presence of things like carbon monoxide and nicotine in their blood. And so the wave of the future will be that employers are not hiring smokers at all. And so that's a very direct economic impact to your family, not to mention increased health costs with the illnesses and just cigarette costs alone.
Now, somebody's watching this real quickly and they have decided or they've been thinking about wanting to quit smoking. What is the first step they need to do?
The first thing we recommend is that they call the Tennessee Quit Line. It's 1-800-QUIT-NOW, and they do counseling by phone, so you don't have to go anywhere for that. And they help you with an individualized quit plan, and they also can send you 2 weeks free of nicotine replacement therapy. Okay. We also have some great classes. Memorial Hospital offers free community cessation classes. People can sign up by calling 495-7778. And then also you're welcome to visit the health department website, and we have some more resources available there.
Okay, well, it is Quittin Time in Tennessee. Paula, Dr. Richards, thanks so much for joining us. If you want more information, you can check out the Hamilton County Chattanooga Health Department. The information is right there on your screen.